Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. It's Wednesday night, and I'm normally not on, but I wasn't on last night, and I told you guys if I wasn't on last night, I'd probably be on tonight. We got to finish out the 4 requests for those winners of the Music Box Mondays, Game 5. So we're finishing that up tonight. We're going to try to get 4 songs out, so we're just going to try to move on through them. Anyway, because I'm on a little later than I wanted to be, again. But just before we get started to say this, you know, Christmas is coming up. There may be days, guys, I'm just not on because I got a lot to do, and I know you guys do too. And so I just don't know where I'm going to be one day to the next. So tomorrow night and Friday night, we normally do request off of the subscribers' birthday list. And so, or not birthday list, the subscribers list. And so we will be doing that the next 2 nights if we're on. We will not have a Music Box Mondays this Saturday night due to the holiday season coming up, because I'll have something planned for the winners of Game 5 that have won 5 times in a row, Uncle Chazblitz and Jim Green. We're going to showcase them on 2 nights on the 22nd and 23rd, I'm hoping. So anyway, we're going to get these finished tonight. And we'll be back on tomorrow night and Friday night. But like I said, if I'm not here, it means I'm out Christmas shopping or doing something that I need to get done. So that's just how we're going to have to play it the next few weeks. So anyway, get started. The first one is a request for Jim Green. He was one of the winners of Game 5 of the Music Box Mondays. And he wants to go back to 1991. And he wants to hear the Frankenstein tune by Overkill. Now, I'm going to read a little bit about this first before we get started. Originally, this instrumental was by the Edgar Winter Group, and their version came off... Okay, well, this version, Frankenstein from Overkill, came off of their Horoscope album. And the Edgar Winter Group's version was #1 back in 1973. So anyway, this is Overkill's version, a 1991 version of a 1973 song, Frankenstein. But this one's by Overkill, a request for Jim Green for being a winner of the most views. So we're just going to get to the song. got to stop it somewhere, and it's not a very long version of this song either. but it's only 3 minutes and 14 seconds. But if the song sounds familiar to you, it is an old song of Edgar Winter Group's. I said that in the beginning, but we're just going to get back to it. There's no lyrics in this song. It's just an instrumental. We're doing the 1991 Frankenstein by Overkill for Jim Green. Wow. I've always really liked this instrumental. There's not too many instrumentals that I do like, but this is one of them that I do. But this one was a little faster than the Edgar Winter Group's version. It seemed like to me a little more pickup, but there's a lot of different sounds and a lot of different instruments that I think makes this song so cool to begin with. So no matter who's doing it, it's a cool song. But let's see what they have to say about the group Overkill. They're a pioneering American thrash metal band from New Jersey, formed in 1980, known for their aggressive sound, unique vocals from Bobby Blight, Ellsworth, and consistent output of over 20 studio albums, making them enduring figures in the East Coast thrash scene, alongside groups like Anthrax and Nuclear Assault. Led by the core duo Blitz, which is on the vocals, which there's no vocals in it, and Dee Dee Verney on bass. They gained prominence with albums like Feel the Fire and The Years of Decay. I think that's what that says. Influencing the genre with high energy performance and metal. So, wow. Okay. Good little request there, Jim. I bet you're running out of requests. You've won so many times. So congratulations again for being one of the winners of Game 5. And also we've started all over again with the next section. So we're on Game 1, and you're a winner on that one as well. So, and speaking of which, I've gotten requests for everybody but Pookie, I think, as far as winners of just this last week's Game 1. Of Music Box Monday. So, Pookie, if you sent it to me already, if you could tell me, my email comes up funny. If I can read it once, but when I try to go back and find where I read something, it's hard to get back to. It's not like any email I've ever seen before, but anyway, I think it messes with me. Anyway, we're going to go for now, guys. I'll put out 3 more songs, so be sure to tune back in here in a few minutes for the rest of them. And then if this is the only video you watch, like I said, may or may not be on, but planning to be on tomorrow night and Friday night with the subscribers request list request. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath it, and peace out.